Hello guys, so this is Old School Gamer Line here today, and I'm just gonna be doing a story time. I mean, holy fuck, was today weird. So, I just updated my Android, and luckily it's good as fuck. Sorry about that, I'm trying to get something off my fucking screen. It's annoying me, but I just updated my Android. This shit go fast as fuck now, way faster than before. Unlike how I was going before, it's going a little bit slow, irritating. But that's besides the point. That's in the past. That's on that shit. Okay, let me get to the point. So, well, the story, not the point yet. But listen. So I've been mad as fuck this entire day. Like, there's been some stuff in the past few days that's really been pissing me the fuck off. Like, I'm like I said, I'm only 15. I haven't turned 16 yet, so it's kind of hard for me to get a job. So I was gonna apply at this McDonald's near my brother, and I go online because they told me when I went there, I went to go get an application, but they said you gotta do it online. I figured that. So I know the address and I know where it's at, and I went to go apply for it, and it's nowhere in fucking sight. Like on the website, it's nowhere in sight. That address is nowhere can be found. Okay, a couple of weeks later, not even 2 weeks, no. Not even fucking 2 weeks. Like, I applied for this other McDonald's, but I'm about to apply for another one. And now I'm about to apply to Arby's. But that's besides the point. I literally fucking, not even, about a week and a half, or like a week and 2 days. I literally just went with my friend. I could shit you not, I just went with my friend to McDonald's. There was this blonde girl in there that went for a fucking interview. And I'm like, rolling. Listen to me, big fella. That bitch is in here for an interview. You mean tell me that bitch can get an interview, but I can't? So I was real fucking pissed, and I was just thinking, well, maybe it's just one job opportunity, Then we make fun of the fucking manager. I'm like, I can't get a job here. I'd get fired for laughing at him. And then something else come in. I see a fine ass white girl, and I'm like, ooh, girl, what you here for? Bitch here for a fucking job interview. I'm like, you son of a fucking bitch. That's two blonde bitches. I'm like, Roland, we getting the fuck out. I can't deal with this shit no more. Two blonde bitches getting the job here, but I can't get no job here. And I'm black and Italian, but I can't get no job. It's kind of bullshit. So we got the fuck out. Some other bullshit happened. I ain't gonna explain it. But on with the weird shit that happened to me today. So, like I said, I've been pissed this entire fucking day. This entire day. Past few days pissed me the fuck off. So I got these cards, these playing cards, and they've been giving me real good luck. Like, I can remember the day before I tried to hang out with my friend, like I said, on Labor Day, and like shit just started going downhill like fuck. Like shit just started getting in my fucking way, and these cards actually brought good luck to me, believe it or not. But let me get on to the real story before I tell you the extra shit. So, like I said, mad as fuck. I got to school, right? So everybody, my squad ain't really there. So I get there, I'm just chilling, breakfast over. I'm just skip that. First period, it really pissed me the fuck off. Like, my teacher fucking moved me for no reason. Like, I come in the classroom, fucking Turkish teacher, Ceylan, computer 18. Bitch, motherfucker, I was at 21. I was fine at 20. Computer 18. This motherfucker annoying as hell, bro. Gonna move my ass. And then second period comes, Spanish. You got that Spanish test. Now, that Spanish test, it was like, if I would have just studied more, like, for some reason, I just remember most of it in my fucking head. But I should at least get a C on it. Now, I did open my book bag, and I could have cheated, because he's seen me opening my book bag, but it was only to actually do work for other classes. I could have cheated, but you know what? When you cheat through life, it's not going to get you nowhere. It's really not. In the end, it's not going to help you in life, or at the end when you have to take the end of the year test. But that's besides the point. And, I got through second period, then I go to JRTC. they making the teacher mad as fuck, like super fucking mad for no fucking reason. I mean, that day was hilarious, but once after that madness went over, we actually started getting to the work, talking about the outfits, in JRTC, and it was pretty nice afterwards. They actually started to pay attention and wanting to do something for change, for a change. Because I can already tell half of them kids in there despise GRTC. I mean, I was in the program last year. It's a A plus program, nigga. There's no way. Well, there is a way you can fail, but why would you want to fail? Like, I remember when I first got in GRTC, I got an A. I didn't do one fucking paper. I fucking failed, and I'm like, you know what? You shouldn't be getting no F in this class. Got my shit up back to an A plus within a fucking month. No fucking sweat. At heart. At all. Sorry about that, but. Third period went by smoothly. Then you get the fourth. You got a crazy ass fucking history teacher, but he cool as fuck though. I ain't even gonna lie, he cool. Shit went good. We did our notes, then we got to chill. So then lunch, and I have not been talking in lunch really for a couple of weeks, and my friends just asked me, how long you gonna not talk? And we kind of got in line, and then after all that bullshit and dumb shit happened, then we get the sixth period. I said sixth period. We get the fifth period. I'm not on that bullshit yet. That sixth period bullshit. We on that fifth period. So, teacher up here tripping because people talking and all that dumb shit. And she really pissed me off. Like, it's like she only moved fucking 2 rows and I'm in the 3rd row. My friend and the person who was in front of my friend was unfucking touched. And the rest of the room unfucking touched. But she takes me from the fucking back and moves me. And I'm like, oh my god, you stupid fucking bitch. I'm like, why would you move me? I'm like, oh, it's cool though. And I kept getting angry because I've been pissed off this entire fucking day. And now something in my eye. She just got in my eye. I'm even more pissed off, but that's besides the point. So, that ended. Then I got the 6th period. Sister's teacher, she's called Miss Pola, and she's kind of annoying. A lot annoying. Like, I remember her first impression was that she's not all scary and all this other bullshit. Like, she's like one of those, like, she's not even a teacher to me. She's like a scary ass daycare person. Like, if you send your child there, because like when she yells at you, you be like, hey, you stop. Like, if she was just a daycare fucking person, oh my god, I'm telling you, mommy, don't send me there no more, I'm scared. I'm telling you, your children be terrified if she was a daycare person. I'm telling you, your children, they'd be set straight with her. But she be always on that bullshit. I remember one time this kid, she literally did fucking nothing at all and got in fucking trouble and got her fucking phone taken by the dean and then the dean's fucking assistant. I'm like, the dean's assistant, his name is Sarge, this motherfucker, you gonna get in trouble if you go to that nigga. That nigga the trip. You gonna get in trouble. Ain't no doubt about it. Something gonna happen to you. He gonna send you to Mr. B. If he don't send you to Mr. B, something gonna happen. But that's besides the point. 7th period come. Journalism. Everybody talking. Pissed off the fucking teacher to the maximum. Like, pissing her off to, not her limit, but near that limit hole. And, we was all fucking laughing. Some dumb shit happened. I actually got a fight with my ex. Like, she pissed me the fuck off. Like, she was, like, pissing me off. And at that moment, I was just like, just shut the fuck up. Don't talk to me. And then I touched her elbow, and then my natural reflexes kicked in. And then after all that bullshit and chaotic in 7th period, 8th period come. So, 8th period is kind of my fun period, but they really pissed off the teacher. And for some reason, it's like the teacher, it was, if I'm not mistaken, the dean gave her the numbers for the lockers for all of us. But it's like when she went out there, she was scared as fuck. Like, it wasn't like she was mad. It's just like when she walked past me, I could just, like I said, I kind of have a thing how to feel other people's emotion. And it's like when she walked past me, she felt like terrified, like if something bad was about to happen to her. And when she was walking in and out the classroom to give the dean a paper, and it kind of like terrified her. I don't know how, but it just felt like. And then when the class got over, this girl, like, I know I'm not gonna say her name, but I actually wanted to fight her, and I was like, fight me. And then she was like, okay then, come on. And like, she literally touched me, and like my natural reflexes of my left hand literally like fucking, because she basically pushed me, but like I took her fucking arm and kind of like, not, I didn't twist it, but I kind of like put it to the point where her arm was completely restricted and I wouldn't let her do anything. And like my other friend Roland just saw that and was like, hey, you gotta stop that, big fella. There is no doing that. Like, but it wasn't my fault. It's just a natural reflex. Even though I didn't know I had that natural reflex in my left hand. Like in my right hand, it's a whole different story. But in my left hand, I know that sounds wrong, but I didn't know I had that natural reflex in my left hand to just willingly do that without me doing anything. It just did it on its own. I can't really explain it. So the day over, I get on the bus. I'm talking to my one friend, but before I get on the bus, Roland, he's like with all these other people, and I'm like, look, Roland, I'm thinking in my mind, hurry up, come on, let's get on the bus. So I get on the bus with my other friend Jamal, we just talking. I'm like, Roland, please get on the bus. All three buses pull off. He not on the bus. I'm like, Roland, I can sense some weird shit. I'm just thinking in my mind, I can sense some weird shit. Something about to happen. I get to the fucking 3 bus stop. The 3 come. I get on the bus. I'm talking. Well, I'm not talking. I'm selling these 3 bus tickets to this guy. Afterwards, he get off the bus. And then, well, before he gets off the bus, he doesn't get off the bus just a little bit after. But these people I know come on, right? So there's this gay guy, and he used to be with this other girl, but, well, not with her, but, hanging around with her, and a whole bunch of other people. So they all come on the bus, but that girl wasn't there at the moment. So they all get on the bus, and he's drinking a pop and talking to the friends. So I'm I got my lucky play cards, and I'm like, because they bring luck to me, like real luck, and I'm like, let some funny shit happen while I'm shuffling it, and like he was like, hey, here, you want this? He was talking to this guy, the rest of the pop. He's like, hey, you want the rest of this? And he was like, no. And he was like, I know you're gay. He's like, you can't just come out with it and all this other dumb shit. Like, he was just accusing him of being gay. And it was like, you homo, it's okay to be gay. Well, to me, I don't care if you're lesbian or gay, but if you're a guy and you're gay or bisexual, just don't bring that on me. If you don't bring that on me, I don't have no problem with you. Because I know some gay people, and they're the coolest and funniest people in the world. They do the most funniest shit, except this other one. So I'm gonna call the one guy that was giving the pop. I don't want to say gay one. This is not a video game of a species. Okay, I don't know his name, but let's just say the first person. The first person, he was trying to give the other guy, the other gay person, a pop. So he declined it, but then this is where shit got weird after they was talking about he was talking about he was gay and shit like that. The guy was literally, after some other shit, I'm like, I know some weird shit's about to happen. He literally fucking starts rubbing his fucking nipples. Not the first person, but the other guy who he accused of being gay literally fucking rubs his nipples in front of everybody in the back and all of his friends. I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers are that straightforward. He's fucking playing with his nipples, and the first person's like, ew, stop doing that. Like, it was so fucking disgusting. This nigga over here playing with his fucking nipples. Like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? I don't want to see that dumb shit, big fella. You don't show people that out in public. You do that when you're on your own damn time. But anyways, that's besides the point. So, here's where the other funny shit happened. Because I'm like, the bus stop that I'm about to go to is near. Maybe like the next 10 stops or so. Or maybe even more. So, I wanted something funny as fuck to happen. Like, they was really dogging this fucking... I couldn't tell if she was white, but the other guy kept saying she was Asian, and like she had that toilet paper pancake type booty, and they were just making fun of her. And this other girl took a fucking video of that shit, and I'm like, oh my god, don't do her like that. She's just not as fortunate, and they was rolling. I'm like, well, look, she doesn't have the trait like black girls have. And now listen to me before you start tripping. I went out with a lot of black girls in my life. Not all of them had the big boobs and big booty, but a lot of black girls that I see have those traits. I mean, it's not my fault or their fault. I'm not trying to sound like a stereotype, but when you think about it, which fucking race has the biggest boobs and ass naturally that you see? most of the random black girls I see, not every, but most of them have either big tits, big booty, or decent size at least. Cause I see a lot of black girls with fucking big ass titties, no ass, which doesn't fit right. I don't see how they'll have like D size titties or like perfect C size titties, and like their ass is not up to point. Now I see other girls with like D size or double D's with this huge fucking ass and sexy fucking body shape, nice as fuck. And then I see some with neither one, but it was just wrong for them to make fun of that lady, but I was just rolling. I was like, I'm like, don't do her like that. It's not worth it. I was just fucking rolling. And then, we all got off the bus, and I just sat and I waited for the 51, and I actually met this guy who was talking about, card games, and we was getting interested in some shit, and that's basically the fucking weird day. I mean, there's a lot of weird shit happening to me. A lot of shit that's been pissing me the fuck off. Then I knew this girl, she tried to fucking play head games with me. Like, if some of you knew who I really was and what I do, not what I do now, but what I used to do, you'd be like, well, it'd be impossible to play head games on me, because it's like you can't do that. Like, I'm always that person that could literally mind fuck you. Not like that, but you guys know what I mean. I could say some shit to you and fuck up your head and get you confused. I've actually got this girl confused before. You'd be having like, what the fuck are you saying? I'm like, reread it. Like, sometimes I get to where like, it's not the fact that you don't get what I'm saying, it's the fact that you didn't read it right. Like, I could transition the conversation while still being on the conversation. You see what I'm talking about? And make your mind fucking confused, and you have to literally reread it a couple of times just to understand what the fuck I said. And it's kind of confusing, but if you can do something like that, you can fuck with people's brains. Like, I know this other girl, she's smart as fuck. She knows full blood. I'm fucking retarded. She knows fluent Japanese, and I literally remember at one point I literally mind blown her. Like, she could not, like, she's smart as fuck. She knows way more shit than me about science related things mostly, but a lot of other things. And literally I was able to mind blow her, and she didn't get what I was saying at all. Like, I kept transitioning the conversation while still being on it, and then once we changed the conversation completely, I still did it. I literally mind blown her, and she couldn't understand what the hell I was doing, and then I kind of explained it to her, and then she got a little bit, but that's how it happened. But it's been some weird shit for the past week, and a lot of shit that's been pissing me the fuck off. And like, I've just been having burdens on my shoulder day after day, and I've just been like, well, it's really pissing me off. Could I just have a break from all of it? Something good come up for me that I could actually enjoy, But life's a bitch. It's gonna be a bitch, but then it's gonna be a blessing at the same time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this YouTube video for today. Have a great day. Comment if any weird shit or bullshit that happened to you this week or this month, actually, and the months before. Tell me a time when some bullshit and some weird shit happened to you just for like a straight period of time. Just let me know. Have a nice day. It's been Old School Gamer J-Line here.